Figured I'd throw a picture or video up because apparently visuals are what get people's attention these days. I remember back when I did YouTube and I was a YouTuber like 15 years ago, most of my videos was done just voice. No pictures or videos needed, but I digress. Whatever, let's keep it moving. What I really have is something to say though. If you ever sat down with me and had a conversation, like a real conversation with me about my life, my views, and, things I've been through, then I have a lot of boundaries in place when it comes to interacting with men. Those boundaries didn't come from paranoia. They didn't come from bitterness. They came from experience. One of the biggest rules I have is very simple. I do not go behind closed doors with men. That boundary exists because I learned the hard way that being alone with a man can become very high risk in ways that are impossible to predict. Hear me out. You could do literally everything you are told to do. You can vet him, ask all the right questions, go on multiple dates, watch how he treats other people, see how he acts in different environments, meet his friends, meet his family, take your time. And sometimes none of it matters. Many times none of it matters. Because there are men who become entirely different people once the doors are closed, locked, and it's just the two of you. And trust me, I know from experience. The switch up can happen so fast, it leaves you in literal shock. The man you've been getting to know suddenly becomes someone else. The entitlement, the pressure, the coercion, the manipulation, the gaslighting, the complete disregard for your comfort, your boundaries, and your humanity. I've experienced that switch up enough times to know it isn't something I imagined. And every time it happens, it takes something from you. A little more trust, a little more innocence, a little more peace, a little more belief that people are who they present themselves to be. All it takes is for him to get aroused. What I regret most isn't having boundaries. It's the times I ignored my own instincts because I was told to. The times I gave the benefit of the doubt. The times I convinced myself I was being unfair. The times I listened to not all men. Because here's the reality. The people saying not all men were never the ones protecting me from the men who harmed me. They were never the ones standing between me and danger. They were never the ones carrying the consequences. I know it's not all men. Most women know it's not all men. But we do not know which men are safe until we find out. And sometimes women find out the hard way. Sometimes they don't make it home at all. And trust me, I have had many experiences where I almost did not. That's why you'll never hear me center men's comfort when women are speaking about their experiences. Because, quote unquote, not all men has never made women safer. That statement has never made women safer. It has only shifted the conversation away from the harm and towards the feelings of people who aren't experiencing it. Because guess what? As a man, you don't and won't have to experience that. What is understood does not need to be said. And of course, it isn't all men. But there are enough men causing enough damage that women have had to build entire survival strategies around it. So no, my priority is not making men comfortable with my honesty. My priority is safety. My priority is protecting women. My priority is protecting children. And instead of asking women to soften the truth of what they've survived, maybe the energy should be directed towards holding accountable the people creating the danger in the first place. Because women speaking about the damage done to their bodies, their minds, their spirits, and their lives is not the problem. The damage itself is. And y'all know that. So yeah, let's get focused and stay focused.